Hey guys, I thought I'd do an updated video on SMP Press just to give you guys some of my latest thoughts and some of the latest information on the SMP Press and what where you can go to get everything. First of all, I like the way that they have reorganized this site. Before it was just a big chart of your commissions and the month that they were given. There were no like little tags like badges like here. Um, there there were reports, but that was all that there was. You couldn't click to view in full detail. Um, you click to view the full details, and it takes you right to it, um, and other things like that. So what we'll get into is the different features now that they've implemented, because they've implemented some more things. And stay tuned. Okay, so here we are at the new SMP Press page. This was updated quite a few months ago, and it is more streamlined now than it used to be. It used to be you just had your recent reports taking up all the page, but now they've organized it so you could see what you're getting in commissions, what you've recently uploaded down here, and you can always click on these little banners to review your reports, manage your products. If you need to edit something, you can always click down here. And they've also included resources here to help. You can click each and every one of these, and it'll take you to a page explaining how it works, your products on Sheet Music Plus. So this is the largest sheet music store. Once purchased, the watermark or any music content cannot be removed. So this is the watermark that Sheet Music Plus gives to all of the music that is published. And you are, in a sense, not only a composer and an arranger, but you're also a publisher with this Sheet Music Plus, the SMP Press from Sheet Music Plus. This is a very intuitive FAQ, if you will. What do I need to publish on SMP Press? A PDF of the sheet music that you legally have rights to sell. You can't do a finale file up there. You have to already have it under the print options on Finale. You can save your file as a PDF, and it'll automatically create the PDF for you, and then you'll put the PDF on here. And then all about SMP Press, 45% commission for original works, 10% for arrangements of copyrighted material. So in the copyrighted material, you can only post on SMP Press because they have contractual obligations with the authors and the publishers through Hal Leonard and some other companies to do this. And there are other exclusions to the copyrighted arrangements. A lot of times you can't do big band or choir arrangements of these copyrighted songs. You can only do those with your songs, or your do chamber arrangements or solo instrument arrangements of the popular songs. So you have to be very, very careful. I don't personally like doing the copyrighted stuff because I write my own things. I arrange a lot of different music that is my own. I take my own songs and arrange them for different groups. That way, different groups from all across the board could play the music. And if you ever need anything over here, this sheet on how it works will give you everything you need to start with SMP Press, and it even gives you commissions are paid 30 days after the end of the month. Once you have earned the minimum of $10, receive a payment via Sheet Music Plus gift certificate, $20 minimum required to receive PayPal, or the $50 minimum to receive a check payment. Those are the thresholds that they start out with. And you can update your thresholds, like I said in the previous video, anytime. And I think you can upload it to up to 1,000 at a time. So it's pretty good for this. I've gotten some comments that say that you earn more on other sites. And yeah, true. If you were to publish on your own site, you would earn 100% commission. If you were to publish on Musicaneo, which I'll do some videos on that and my experiences there, you'll get 66% commission. So yeah, you have to weigh the balance, but as a composer, I think it's important to be on your own site as well as going out to other aggregates, because you need to get the music out there however you can. So, and that's basically why we do this, is to publish so everybody knows that we're out there. So go through this and you could see, you know, all of the stuff like copyright guidelines, mechanical rights, and all of this information is here for you to peruse at your own leisure. So these are, I do see that a lot of people are like 10% is nothing for a arrangement of a piece. But I did say in a previous video that, well, it's not only going, chunk's not only going to you, it's going to SMP Press, and then SMP Press is taking a chunk, a big chunk, and giving it to the original authors or writers of the music. So you got to keep that in mind when you're doing, you know, someone else's song or an arrangement of somebody else's song. That's why I like to do a lot of my own original compositions, because that way I control it. And there's not so much, you know, fussing about with, you know, another person's arrangement. But even if I do arrangements, I'm not heavily relying on just one stream. I'm relying on multiple streams of income, not just one. So that's the thing to keep in mind when you're on this. You can also go to any of these other programs here. There's an affiliate program with Sheet Music Plus where you can put banners and links on your website, and you get paid a commission every time somebody does the banner and clicks the banner. And there's a lot different things here. You can market your music, which is something that I get asked a lot. How do I price my music? How do I know what's selling? Well, you're going to go under Earn More, and once this comes up, you're going to click Market Your Sheet Music, and it's going to tell you, first of all, what your sheet music publisher page is on Sheet Music Plus. You may want to take this link down, copy paste it to a notebook or a Word document so you don't forget it. This is good for if you want to post it to Facebook, Twitter, or post it to links on your YouTube videos or website. That's how I do mine. This is where the copyrighted songs come into play. This is ranked by ensemble, ranked by uploads, and ranked by sales. This will tell you which ensembles are selling, which solo instruments in this table are selling. And then same thing with here. Original compositions in public domain. Here's rank by ensemble, rank by uploads, rank by sales. So the higher the number, or the lower the number, the higher the rank, and the more possibility that your song will be picked and bought. It gives you all of this good data, and they update it every 3 to 6 months or so, depending on what's going on in the sheet music market. And then down here, you have your average price for ensembles. All orchestras, 8 pages or less, 9 to 26 pages. This is the average price. This is the mean, and this is by no means do you have to use just these prices. You can actually go above. I don't recommend you go below, but I recommend you can go above somewhat those prices to keep it all. Typically, if you're doing an orchestra with sets, meaning score and parts, this would be the cost of the actual score bundled together, but the parts would be a separate price. Or if it's a set together, and the minimum price usually sells for anywhere from $45 to $60 a pop. So this is kind of out there in terms of, what prices for what, what sells for what price. And then you have the same thing here for solo instruments. 8 pages or less, 9 to 26 pages. Here it is all here and here. And then for 27 pages or more, here are the prices for each of the instruments grouped by group. So this is all the info you need for pricing and marketing and figuring out what is selling. I go to this page pretty often because they update it 3 to 6 months a lot of the time. And you need to be active on social media with your music. That is becoming one of the most important things to do. Is be sure to be active on social media with your music, and be sure to put your stuff up on YouTube so people can know. That's my YouTube strategy. Whenever I have a new song or a new piece, I always put it up on YouTube first, and then when I upload the sheet music to SMP Press, they have a special area for a YouTube link where you can put the link to your YouTube video or channel in that spot there, and then people can go to your YouTube channel and check out all the music that you've got. So using YouTube with this is a great way to get more sales. And it's happened for me, and it can happen for you too. So another important feature is this: refer a composer. Now if you go here, you can refer a new member to SMP Press and receive a $5 bonus. And then this right here is my referral ID, and I'll be putting it in the description box below. If any of you who are composers want to jump on this, you can click that link and I'll be below in the description, and you can sign up with this. Alright, so that is pretty much all I have for you right now. Any questions, please consult the Q&A or the comments, and I will see you in the next video.